Every step I take, every move I make, yeah. Every single day, every time I pray, I've been missing you.
Hi, welcome back to another day with Lee. I know it's been a couple weeks. It's okay. I was definitely looking forward to this weekend because I get to be alone. I get to spend some time with just my dog and I here. I am so grateful that I'm able to do whatever I want. I can't leave, obviously, but I'm okay with being here by myself. I appreciate all my subscribers so far and everybody who has supported me, and I just want to say thank you. In the beginning, it was kind of like I'm gonna wing it and just talk about whatever I'm gonna talk about. Sometimes you don't always need a plan. Sometimes we don't always have to have our ducks in a row, right? We can just start with what we have. Just remember that today is a gift. Do whatever you want to do with today. We're not meant to be exactly the same. The best advice I can give is to heal so hard that you become silly again, that you become somebody who nurtures your inner child every single day. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. So just make sure that we're using and are spending the time that we are given wisely. Be careful who we are loyal to. Not only who we're loyal to, but what we're loyal to. The things that we are loyal to. We can be loyal to trauma if we allow ourselves to be. And we can be loyal to poverty if we want. We can be loyal to the chaos, to the craziness and the drama of the world. If we let ourselves get wrapped up in every single thing that goes on in the world, our vessel is going to be overwhelmed. Our mind is never going to stop. So we have to understand that there are priorities that we should prioritize. Don't be loyal to low standards. At least have some kind of standards for yourself, guys. There's so many people and individuals that I've realized that have absolutely no standards. They will be friends with anybody and everybody. Never forget where you came from, but I am thanking the good Lord this time that I don't have to stay in this dang hole for my whole life this time. We must do ourselves a favor sometimes and get into a different environment where you can grow and expand. And sometimes it's not your hometown. The family that you make and you create here in the world should not have to survive the stuff that you went through as a child. There's a lot of individuals out here that just are not ready for healing, do not want to grow, do not want to move away from the toxic behaviors that they were taught. You cannot nurture a partner into being emotionally available. You cannot love somebody so hard that you forget to love yourself. You can't make anybody take accountability and be a man and stand up, or a woman. There's no gender relation here. I'm just saying, you have to have courage. In order to own up to anything, you have to have courage. And if you can't, then you're just a coward. Do not lie to your children. I think that they will respect you more if you told them the damn truth. I was taught if you are going to play a game, you're going to put your whole soul into the game. And that's exactly what I did. We all come here on this world on this planet, in this world, to be tourists. Enjoy life more. Go sightseeing. Go see something that you've never seen before, or do something that you've never done. It's okay to get out of your comfort zone. Remember to do good deeds and leave your mark, though. People, they will treat you exactly how they feel about you. Be blind if you choose to be. It seems like there are a lot of individuals out here that are looking for the right partner. But how many people are actually doing what it takes to find the right partner, to do better, to look at themselves in the mirror? How many people are reflecting on what went wrong in their previous relationship? Putting yourself first is the real win here. I truly believe finding yourself and nurturing your inner child every single day, enjoying your single era while it's here, and in the moments when you are alone and reflecting, I think that time is precious. Everybody should enjoy their single era. So work on yourselves while you can. I have learned that if God is putting me through something, it is only preparing myself for something greater. I spent so many years going to vacation Bible school in the summer and late night Bible session studies. Like when I was in middle school and high school, like all of this time truly has paid off in my lifetimes, because each time I was for the Lord, I was for God, and I knew who He was. But they won. They were able to get through to my soul in past lives. And my sister, my false sister, right? She looked at me and she looked at herself again. And she thought to herself, it's either her or I in this world. There cannot be two of us on the same earth. And she genuinely really tried hard this time, let me tell you. But I am so thankful that Yeshua loves me, and everybody knows that I have been the pure spirit, the pure soul in this whole entire bloodline. That's why I feel like I don't belong here. I don't belong with them. Do I look like any of them? Seriously? I faced all my giants with confidence, with pure confidence from Jesus, from Lord, from Spirit Gang, from ancestors, from every single person who has loved me on this earth. I know that every day I wake up closer to my purpose here, to building something that I have dreamt about for many years. It's important not to hoard stuff in our vessels. We are only so much. We cannot carry it all. And it's made to release stuff, not hold everything in. A huge part of life is reflecting on where we've been, what we've done, and what we want to accomplish, who we want to grow to be. And I sure enough can say that I am somebody who would have protected me as a child now. You may not know now, but later you will understand John 13:7. And I completely understand that statement now. in the Bible where you might not know right away. You might not understand where you're going right now. But there is and there can be different ways to go about what you want to do here. And everybody is different. We all do different things in how we progress with our life. We're not meant to stay the same. If your mind is weak, what do you have to offer anybody? Do not waste your good days being mad about bad moments that happen. We cannot change the way that life is sometimes, and grief is all a part of us and who we are. So we have to take what we have and work with it. Grow from it. A little dirt in your water does not stop your plants from growing. It is all about the climb and the effort that it takes. How far you are willing to push yourselves out of your comfort zone to get to where you want to be. Don't be 60 looking back, wondering where the time went. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. And we sure are living in some weird times with a bunch of strange people. Let me tell you, but keep your mind strong. Read more books. Spend more time in nature. Love Mother Earth and treat the planet like it is your child. We all live here. It's all of our home. Why would we want to destroy our home? Be safe out there and protect what you love. Protect what is important to you and pray. Stay prayed up. Manifest, but do the work also. Take advantage of the time that we're given here and not other people's lives. 2 things I refuse to ever do is to teach a friend how to be a friend or teach a man how to be a man, because honestly, if it's not distilled in them, it probably will never be. There's a lot of adults out there in adult bodies that are running around with little toddler brains, and they don't know what they're doing, who's coming, who's going, right? Like, you have to understand that you cannot argue with the brain dead. Self-preservation is essential to have. People will play with your mind, body, and spirit if you let them. A lot of people are out here in karmic loops. They have these deities attached to their spirits and they don't even know it. You cannot pay those crash out queens any mind. They're just crazy. There's no misunderstanding here. They bragged about what they were doing whenever they were doing it at the time. Let's be honest. Let me tell you, putting up with these people for as long as I've had literally was harder than healing from these people. I'm understanding that it was all a part of my training and for my highest good. So I get to be here by myself for a week or 2 weeks. I don't know, sometime, which is nice. I got some time to go through some stuff, to look at some stuff while everybody was out of the house. And I just am grateful for this time. I am enjoying every single minute of the time. Trust me. I came across this Alice in Wonderland book. It's so old. Look at that. Like, I think this is the coolest thing. and I'm really gonna read it. I think this is so cool of how old this is. Oh, it made me excited coming across some of this stuff. And I found a planner from my great grandma Briggs, and she wrote down every detail. I don't know. It just means a lot to me. Going through this stuff, it made me so happy, but also very emotional. Like, look at all these pictures. These pictures are just of my grandpa as a child. Like, he was so loved. My grandpa was so loved by his mom and dad. Like, his mom kept so much stuff of his, and it just makes me so happy to see him as a child, a young boy. I can only hope that I have a son one day and he's just as cute as my poppy. One thing about me though, they kept this from the newspaper. First place, Leanne Ames. It's only a coloring contest, but still, I won first place. It's something that I'll always keep forever. It's like the little memories that I have missed growing up and haven't went through in such a long time. I even found this like health thing, like this little like back from the day, like old day, like, I mean, she kept everything, guys. She measured stuff with her own like handwriting for my poppy. Like, he was loved so much. So back whenever we moved down to South Carolina, a few years when we were living down there, my favorite uncle had passed away. We didn't even come up to New York for his celebration for life. I was so sad that I missed that, let alone his funeral. We were not up here for anything of my favorite uncle. And he was my favorite uncle because he would always come over and tickle us and wrestle with us. He was always playing with the kids growing up. The way that he showed up for us, I know he showed up for his kids, his girls. And that's what made him so loved by everybody in our family, actually. He was the first to go because he was the good one, right? He was the good one out of all 6 of them. Not only did my Uncle Jeff start up his own concrete business, but he was rewarded. He got an award. It says right here. A Night Settlement Award. He was recognized by the concrete industry. And not only that, was like after he had passed away, my Uncle Scoot, he took over the business. If any of you guys were out there that were lucky enough to meet any of the Briggses, it was an honor. It was truly an honor to meet and have met my uncles. Like, you guys don't understand how much my Bobby put into his boys and teaching them just like he taught his grandchildren. At least tried. We're all just human. We are all not put together all the way, all the time, guys. It doesn't matter if you think that you are above anybody just because of your job title. You are not. You're not ahead of anybody who is for God, is for Jesus and changing the world and making the world a better place here to live with. We all just want a happy, peaceful home and environment, don't we? My great-grandma Briggs was a Kreitz. Her last name was Kreitz, and the road that was right next to her house was Kreitz Road. That's how long they were a part of this clan. She did not miss a single Sunday at church. My great-grandma, she did not miss a single day. And she even went on her birthday. It's proof right in this book. She went to church on her birthday and spent her birthday at church. I can honestly say I've never done that. And I love the Lord. I'm thanking God I'm alive. I'm thanking God that I'm different, that I can inspire others. I genuinely just came to this earth to try my best and push others in the right direction. And if you choose to gossip, karma does not miss an address. In order to heal, you have to confess your wrongdoings. Repent and atone. You got this. Life isn't asking you to be fearless all the time. Just stop acting like you have forever to go. Because who knows? Tomorrow could be your last day. I feel like if false sister didn't come along and think that she needed to play God, I really believe in my soul that Poppy would be here with Winnie and I today. The Most High keeps tallies of everything that each of us does out here. And if you're touching the children, it's not good behavior. It's nasty behavior. And truthfully, if you cannot separate the thoughts that people have sometimes with your children and sexuality, that is disgusting. Your child is abused, is traumatized for their whole life. Literally, it traumatizes a child if a parent touches them and cannot stop touching them, right? If a child grows up with a mother who cannot stop touching their child, it does something to their brain. Guys, wake up and leave the kids alone. It's disgusting. The children are pure souls. They're innocent. And these people want to control them. It's all a part of a control tactic. That's the word. Right there. And these are all my cards that I have written down and I speak into existence every single day. Call me weird if you want, but I know I'm going somewhere this lifetime. I think my Poppy would have wanted me to say, be careful who you choose to marry. Be careful who you trust. Be careful with the people that believe to love you without actions. Each day we just set out to find what's the best, what works best for us. And we want to live our best lives. So do good by others so you can live your best life. Life is shorter than any of your worries. Always walk by faith and with God. And there's no fear. Protect what is important to you. Protect what you love. Because what happens when we die? We become an old photograph that nobody knows what to do with. People will divide up your belongings. It's theirs now. people will divide up your belongings and act like you never existed sometimes. I sure know what I'm going to do with these photos, though. None of these photos are going in the trash. None of these photos will ever not be taken care of because I loved Poppy enough. And I'm loving him enough to do the right thing that feels good within my spirit and my soul. And look to see who signed the very first line of his book at his funeral, right? There was the truck that he had when he passed away, his tractor, and his 1964 car that he was so proud of that he sold to my Uncle Jerry, we used to call him Little Jerry because he's a junior. His pride and joy was his house, was his land, was his family. And this family betrayed him deeper than anybody could have ever imagined. Not one lifetime, not two, but multiple times. My sister deserves to meet her maker this time. And last thing that I wanted to show you guys before I go and before I part this video is a very handsome picture of my grandpa. It made me so happy seeing this picture. You have no idea. Like, I had no idea how much he was loved until I went through this stuff, guys. And I would have never seen it if I didn't dig a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta dig a little bit to get the answers. Well, that's all I have for today, beauties and gems. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Sunday is tomorrow. Thank the good Lord that he woke you up. That's all I'm saying. Keep shining and stay kind to each other.